It won't be as bad as you think, I swear.
I won't help, and I won't testify.
See, what happens is people confuse rape with sexual desire.
You guys doing any good up there?
Not so far, but we have not spotted your girl.
Oh, Daddy! Help me! Help me! Please!
Which one of us you want?
I guess I got zonked by the storm. The phone rings, grab it, because no one else is around. Everybody went to the concert.
Everybody?
Everybody.
Well, I might not answer the phone because I might decide to go out and call Dad and go home.
You gotta do something, babe. It's Friday night.
Hey, I know, but I can't be in two places at one time. Oh, well, I haven't quite learned how to do that yet. I understand, Lieutenant. Look, I'll call you right back. Creep.
You're getting pretty salty in your old age, ain't you?
I'm getting pretty tired. But along with all the rest of it, we had a rape tonight.
We got your message. Why did you pull us in on this thing?
Well, the victim's father says he knows you, Bill, and he wants you to handle the investigation.
Who?
He owns a gas station on the corner of 5th and Main.
Larry Quinn?
Lawrence B. Quinn, 2124 Kling Street.
His daughter's away at college.
Mm-hmm. That's where it happened. Somebody found her half naked in the rain, crawling out the door of a sorority house.
Does she know who did it?
Pepper, she's destroyed. Right now, she doesn't even know her own name.
Dr. Jackson, outside call.
Hey, Will. Yeah, that's my child, Bill. That's my little girl.
Well, I'm so sorry.
Hey, you don't know what happened.
Yes, I do. We know now.
No. No, you don't know what happened. Look at her face. But he hit her, and he kept on beating her. That's my daughter, Bill. Why her?
Oh, good morning.
Oh, good morning, boss.
Anything else you need in there? Paper clips, memo pads, rubber bands?
No, just a few pens.
Just put the pens back in the drawer.
Not even one? Huh.
What's that going on out there?
Well, that's what happens to be known as a college student. Joe's about ready to bounce him off the walls.
Why?
He keeps running around complaining about a 261, which we don't even have on the books.
Oh?
Vern, I told you we don't have anything on the books.
Hey, Vern, you're in luck. Now, here's somebody I know can help you. Sergeant Crowley.
Hey, what?
Bill?
That's all right. Just stay where you are, Joe. What's the problem?
Problem? Well, the problem seems to be a whole lot of apathy. I mean, the total indifference of everyone I've talked to around here, including him.
You're a college student, is that right? At Pacific Western University?
That's correct.
And you know a girl who was assaulted there last night?
Lady, she wasn't assaulted. She was raped. And it wasn't last night, it was 3 weeks ago.
You're not talking about somebody named Quinn?
Damn. You people can't get anything right.
Then who are we talking about?
Ann Lombardo. L as in loud, O-M-B-A-R-D-O. Well, look, I've called 3 times, and there's nothing on the books.
Hey, sweet thing, what's the big hurry? How come you're walking so fast? Hey, come on, slow down. Me and my compadres here like to discuss the higher education with you. Most of them never got past kindergarten, but that's okay. Hey, come on, give us 15, 20 minutes. We might be able to change your whole outlook on life. Come on, slow up for us, baby, hey.
Hey, you guys, knock it off.
Hey, you want to make us? No, on second thought, I'm going to come down there. Hey, what's with you?
Too loud, man.
Me? Too loud?
Gives people a wrong impression. I mean, pretty soon they're going to think we all belong in cages.
I'm an animal, huh? Hey, I'm trying for a laugh. All of a sudden, I'm an animal? Okay, man. Okay.
Ann Lombardo?
Yes?
I'm Pepper Anderson. This is my partner, Sergeant Crowley.
Bill.
Pepper and Bill. Well, that's a switch. You know, it's usually the other way around. You get stopped on the freeway. Your first name seems to be a toy. Well, Ann, I suppose you realize the speed limit's still 55. Say, Ann, would you mind showing me your registration? You know, I've even had, hey, Ann, how about a cup of coffee?
Well, maybe they were just trying to be friendly.
There's nothing friendly about it at all.
Okay, fine. We'll call you Miss Lombardo. How's that?
Look, I'm sorry. Ann's fine. And you can ask me anything you want, as long as it doesn't have anything to do with criminal assault upon the body of a female person.
Don't you want to see him caught?
What's the difference? He'll never be convicted.
Suppose I tell you it happened to another girl last night. So brutally beaten, she's still in the hospital. How would you feel about that?
I feel like crying. And, I probably would, too, if I, weren't so worried about cooking up this goo. Look, guys, it's a joke. Even if I could identify him, you know what'd happen? He'd sit there in the courtroom while they put me on trial.
It isn't like that anymore.
Sure. Okay. Well, how about the jury? Let's talk about them. You know, the squares, the old prudes. What do you figure I'd get from people like that? How about when they find out that I actually like sex? They'd end up thinking that I was more of a degenerate than that man who hit me and choked me and beat my face until I spit out blood. And I begged him to do whatever he wanted.
Anne, part of what you say is true. But things are changing. They really are. Juries are becoming more enlightened, more sensitized. It won't be as bad as you think, I swear.
And it's already happened twice. Twice. In 1 month. That's going to go on and get worse and worse. Unless we find somebody to help us.
Well, let me tell you something. I won't help, and I won't testify. But if I ever saw that man again, and I had a gun, I'd kill him. I'd kill him right in front of your eyes.
Hey, how about one for the road? Suit yourself, hombre. Not bad. Regular passing parade.
Little Miss Muffet, all alone in a deep, dark forest.
One in the forest was Little Red Riding Hood.
What's the difference? They both ended up in trouble.
Don't move. Hands up and don't move. Hey, Joe, let's go. Let's go. Okay, that's it. Give me a cuff. All right. We got him. We got him.
Look, you can talk about muggings all night long. We've been known to read the sports section once in a while, too, you know? But the fact is we identified ourselves as police officers. One of our guys even had on a uniform. Now, you ignored all that and you tried to split, man.
Ignored all that. Hey, look. Now, first, some guy jumps out of the bushes with a flashlight. Now, what are you going to do? I mean, that's first. Then you two guys jump me. And then all three of you pile on me like I'm a loose ball at the Super Bowl. Now, anybody with at least half a brain is going to offer some kind of token resistance.
Token resistance? I hate to be around somebody who took his six-pack.
For the 10th time, guys, I work there. I belong there. I'm a welder over at the Student Union building.
Look, buddy, most people quit after dark.
Yeah, well, most people quit when they show up at 8 in the morning. I don't.
Let's just answer the question.
Look, it's like I told you. I went out and I bought a six-pack. It was a peace offering to share with some guy who hates my guts.
What are you doing? I'm cutting him loose.
Well, you can't do that.
Look, John, isn't it?
John Binns.
Let me tell you something, John. The next time something like this happens, just try to remember that without evidence, I mean hard evidence, there's nothing that you and I, can do. I mean, we got nothing. You understand that?
Well...
At this time of night, I can't guarantee anything. It usually tastes like mud.
I know those construction workers, and they're always making filthy remarks, yelling things at the girls.
A lot of men do that. Even men with collars and ties.
You're gonna be sorry you let them go.
Crowley was right, John. We had no real reason to hold him. See, what happens is people confuse rape with sexual desire. But 9 times out of 10, the offender is a person who feels worthless, caused by the lack of opportunity and acceptance. He's crushed, so he, in a moment of rage, strikes out at the weakest victim he can find, a female. Now, you take this Detra. He has a good job, seems fairly well adjusted. So if you add those things up, he just doesn't fit the profile.
It's funny.
What's funny?
Well, I'm sitting here, and I'm the guy, and you're the girl, and you're the cop. See, to be honest with you, that's what I wanted to be more than anything in the world, cop.
What stopped you?
I flunked my physical. Souvenir from riding dirt bikes. I flipped my bike on the side of a hill, found out I couldn't fly.
Well, at least you're able to work, and you're doing what policemen do.
I don't know, maybe I couldn't have made it anyway. Like tonight. I really thought I had something special, you know. All I did was ended up looking like a stupid fool. Thanks for the coffee.
Probably the most important advice I can give you is to be aware. No matter where you are, in the street, in a store, at home, right here. And be especially careful at night, of course, but even if you're just crossing campus, go with at least one other person. And please, please never hitchhike. And if you could see some of the bloody corpses I've seen dumped by the side of the road, well, you'd know there's no such thing as a free ride. And there's another kind of bait. I'm looking at it right now. She may feel safe out there, or she may consider herself liberated enough not to care. But I wonder how she'd feel if some night she woke up and there were fingers around her throat and someone was whispering, "I've been watching you, and I like what I saw."
Hey, Larry? Larry?
Hey, what do you say, Bill? How are you? Gee, it's good to see you.
Nice to see
Good
you.
to see you. Sergeant Anderson, how are you?
Yeah, hard at it, huh?
Yeah. Well, from the looks of you two guys, I would say you're bringing me some bad news.
Oh, no. We just, well, Sergeant Anderson thought that she'd like to talk to Celia. Do you think that's possible?
I guess it's okay. She's in the office keeping her books. Yeah, sure. Catch this guy, will you?
That doesn't look like homework to me. Oh, it's worse. Doing his books. I should have been an accounting major.
You look like a new person. Have you been back to school yet?
No, as a matter of fact, I'm taking a vacation. At least for this semester.
Sorry to hear that.
Well, I suppose you're here to listen to all the gory details.
Yes.
Well, let's see. I guess the first thing that scared me was the open window. All the lights were out, I guess because of the storm. And the wind blew my candle out. And it was so dark, I couldn't see a thing in front of me. I mean, that's what I mean about fate. I kept thinking, you should go downstairs. You should call Dad and leave. But I didn't. I went upstairs to my room, and I took off my coat, and I heard this sound, a moan, like someone was in pain.
When you heard the sound, the moan, was that the first time you saw him?
No. I saw my underwear on the bed, laid out like the body of a person.
Didn't you try to run?
Yes! No! He knocked me down, and he kept on hitting me and hitting me and hitting me. And I don't remember anything after that, nothing, until I woke up in the hospital.
Celia, I have a suggestion. The department has officers who are trained in hypnosis. That's probably the only way we're going to find out what really happened. Celia, the more we know, the better the chance we have of catching him. You know that. Otherwise, he'll keep doing it. More violence each time. Maybe even end up killing somebody.
I can't. I'm sorry. I think if I found out what he really did to me, I'd die.
Hey, you! What are you doing back there? This is Security Officer R.J. Powell. I need some help right away. Which one of us you want? Him or us?
Time's up.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do this. I'm sitting here acting like a darn fool baby.
Calvin, sooner or later, we're going to have to get down to it. I think it'd be a lot better if you told us about it yourself.
So long ago. I mean, it happened when I was a kid.
Where was that?
Muncie, Indiana.
You were arrested as a sex offender.
If that's what you want to call it.
Well, that's what I have to call it.
I had this thing. A compulsion, that's what they said it was. I couldn't help myself going out at night, watching people, girls. in the rooms. It was like having the power of being invisible.
How much time did you serve?
18 months. And I thought I was cured.
Why'd you come out here?
Because of him. My son, Robbie. He got very sick. Leukemia. He needed a transplant of bone marrow.
Is he gonna be all right?
We haven't been able to find a donor yet. It's been heavy. No job. People slamming doors in your face, pushing you around like dirt. It wasn't until a week ago that somebody finally took me on. Now when they find out what's happened.
Okay, Calvin. These 2 officers here will drive you back to your truck.
You're letting me go?
Mm-hmm. Just try to stay out of backyards, okay? Your wife would probably get pretty upset with you if you lost his job.
I swear to you, I'll tear my eyes out before I ever do anything like that again. I swear to you on a stack of Bibles.
Come on, let's go before they give you a parking ticket.
I think we got trouble.
Sergeant Crowley, I've got something to show you. This is my own personal file. Been keeping it on Jerry Detra, the guy I helped capture the other night.
Right.
Right. I have a very strong instinct about him, but I've been taking your advice, looking for hard evidence. So I've been keeping him under surveillance and writing things down.
Really?
Yeah, take a look at this. I've made an entry there every time he stopped work to watch a girl. He talks to them sometimes. He comes down into the street with a beer can in his hand.
Benz, listen. Why don't we just stop being so anxious about this whole thing?
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, I guess what it means is you don't like this guy. So you suspect him. You take this into court, a smart attorney, he'd laugh you right out of there. Even if Detra were guilty, they'd throw you out in 2 minutes flat. He'd be right back out on the street again.
Fine. Is that the way you want it? Fine.
Did it ever occur to you that the reason he's so uptight may be because more than anything else in the world, he wanted to become a cop?
Yeah, that's right. He wanted to become a cop. I had a little instinct of my own, so I did some checking with an old friend down in personnel. Would it surprise you to learn that Officer John Benz never even got near his physical exam? That the psychiatrist who examined him found him unstable? Would any of that surprise you, Pepper? I gotta tell you, it didn't surprise me.
A little early, isn't it?
Going home, maybe not for getting a beer.
Crowley.
This is Celia Quinn. Is Sergeant Anderson there?
Celia, she just left. She's giving a lecture over on campus. Then I think she's going straight home. Can I do anything for you?
Well, it's just that I've been talking it over with Dad about what she said. About the hypnosis. And, well, maybe you can tell her for me that I decided to give it a try.
Where are you now, Celia?
Here, at the gas station.
Don't move. I'll be right over.
Sergeant Anderson?
Yes?
I followed you on. I suppose you know that one of your other units is stationed down there by the new building?
I guess we have cars all over campus.
Well, I'm talking about down there, where Detra works. See, Crowley says that I'm an idiot, and then he stakes the place out.
Look, if you can wait around about half an hour, I'll go over with you. Okay?
All right.
Lynn, this is a very good friend of mine, Lieutenant Dale Pruitt.
Hello, Celia.
Hello?
Oh, for gosh sakes, let's not be so formal. Come on, sit down over here. Let's get comfortable. Celia, I don't know what Bill here has told you about what I do, but I'm not a doctor. I'm not a psychologist. I'm a regular full-time policeman. But I have been thoroughly trained in the science of hypnosis. So I just want you to relax and feel secure. There's nothing mysterious going to happen. And I promise you, you won't say or do anything that's contrary to your sense of right or wrong. All you have to do is just relax and give me your full attention. Now, that's not such a bad deal, is it?
No. Another important thing I'd like to mention is the need for immediate action. If you do see something suspicious, report it. So many people are afraid of being laughed at or criticized. Well, believe me, the police would much rather respond to 3 or 4 false alarms than not to be there when they're actually needed. And I don't know, maybe the most important thing of all that I can tell you is to be alert, look around you, see who's near you. Just be aware that it could be happening to you. And lock your doors, lock your windows. Get used to checking the doors. It's so...
Sergeant Anderson?
Yes.
Detective Ben said there's a prowler.
Well, why didn't he come in himself?
I don't know. I'm just telling you what he said.
Oh, dear God, get him off! He's pushing. I can't breathe. Ripping something. I ripped his shirt. Why did I do something like that? Why did I rip his shirt?
You're trying to get away. Your hand caught on his shirt. You just ripped his shirt.
How did he hurt himself?
Is he hurt?
Yes.
Is it something you did to hurt him?
No. No. There's a scar there.
What does it look like? Celia, I want you to see the scar. Tell me exactly what it looks like.
He's hitting me. I ripped his shirt. I'm sorry. Oh, please stop. Please stop.
Is the scar on his shoulder, Celia? Is that where it is?
Yes. Oh, please stop. Oh, I can't stand it. Oh, please stop.
All right, Celia. It's all over. Relax.
Veda House.
Yeah, this is Sergeant Crowley with the police department. Is Sergeant Anderson still there?
Oh, no, she left about 5 minutes ago. We already called you guys about it.
About what?
Oh, one of those security policemen came in and said we had a prowler.
What do you look like, the cop?
They either look like they're 70 or 14. He looked like he belonged in junior high. Yeah, that's a
by 52, this is 12 by 50, over. 52 from 50, come in 52.
12Y52. We're just here at the sorority. We just got here.
12Y90 to 12Y50 and all units on TAC 1.
What about Pepper?
Nothing yet. All we see is a bunch of cops.
Okay, don't wait. Get organized and get moving. I've called for Air 1. They should be there any minute.
I just seen him. He snuck around the back. Come on, come on. Look, see? He must be in here.
John, what did he look like?
Look, do you want to stand here and argue about his description while he gets away? That door is supposed to be closed at all times. Now, don't you think it's kind of funny that it just happens to be open right now?
Okay, let's take a quick look.
went that way, love.
Thanks. Oh, I fitted Air 1. Come in on tack 1.
12Y50, this is Air 1. Go ahead.
50. Air 1, check the campus area. We have a missing policewoman. Blonde, Caucasian, wearing green pants and a blue blouse. She was last seen with a male Caucasian we believe to be a security officer and possibly involved in the rape of 2 women.
What's up there?
Storage room for athletic equipment. Good place to hide.
A little too weird, John. Like the rooms of both girls. The lights were out there, too.
I was here then. Did you hear something just then? Like someone moving?
No.
Where are you going?
Back. I'm gonna get some help.
I need your gun.
Oh, look out!
Oh!
Oh! Oh!
Don't fight or I'll kill you!
Just us. We're alone.
Anything from marijuana? Not yet. You got anything?
Look, this place is so big you can search for a month.
Let's not stand here and talk about it.
Please? Just stay there. Just stay right there and don't move. You're scared of me, aren't you? I can tell. By your face. By the way you're breathing.
Sure, I'm scared. But if you put the gun down, I won't be scared. And we can talk all you want.
Don't do that.
Don't do what?
Treat me like I'm stupid.
You're not stupid. But you've been drinking, and you shouldn't have a gun if you've been drinking. That's all I'm trying to say.
You think if I put it down, you'll be able to get away, don't you?
If you put the gun down, I won't try to get away. And I'll stay here and talk as long as you want to.
I've killed people before. I know how to do it. Just remember that for your own good.
Can't you get it open?
No, it's locked. Very unlikely anybody got in here.
Pull up 50 there, one. Come in there, one.
Go ahead, 12Y50.
You guys doing any good up there?
Not so far. There's an awful lot of movement down there.
But we have not spotted your girl.
What's your elevation?
We're at 1,500.
Well, get it down to 800.
We know who you are. So why don't you stop acting ridiculous? There's about 100 cops out there looking for you right now.
You'd say anything, wouldn't you?
I'm not bluffing. Listen. They've even got a helicopter circling over the roof.
All right. You say there's cops out there, and you say you know me. If it's true, what's my name?
What's my name, slut?
I said, what's my name?
You're Detra. Jerry Detra.
No more helicopter. You were wrong, weren't you? About everything.
Not about the police. I had someone call.
Who? The man in the moon?
Calvin, what I'm trying to tell you is...
Hey! Look, if you want to believe that there are cops out there, go right ahead. Let them walk their fool tails off. Because they'll never find us. Not in a million years.
Y50, over.
Yeah, 50, go.
I think we've got something.
I want you to take off your clothes. I want you to take off everything except for your bracelet, your earrings, and your shoes. If you don't, I'll hurt you. I'll hurt you very bad.
Please think, Calvin. Think of all you have to lose.
My job? Hauling other people's garbage?
I mean your wife and your son in the hospital.
Robbie?
It's the biggest responsibility you'll ever have in your life.
Robbie?
He needs his father more than anything in the world.
Well, no. Not really. Not anymore. You see, Robbie's in the ground now. Stopped needing me 2 weeks after I brought him out here to get his cure.
Your boy died.
Where is she, Vince?
She's inside.
Inside what? Inside?
He's got her.
Who's got her?
Where? His ski mask, and it's inside
Where?
the boiler room. In the boiler room and up to the left.
Stand up.
I said stand up!
Hi, little girl. Lovely, shy little girl. Lovely. Lovely. What?
I don't believe it.
And I let him go.
Dr. Curtis. Dr. Curtis. Please call 104 West. Dr. Curtis.
Hi.
Hey. Well, maybe we're here at the wrong time. You want us to come back later when you feel
You know what I
better?
heard? I heard you thought I was the guy.
No, she didn't. I did. John, when we found out the guy had a scar on his shoulder, like you got from riding motorcycles, I jumped to the wrong conclusion. I made a mistake. I'm sorry.
And I want you to know how much I appreciate what you did for me. The courage that it took. I mean, I'll never forget it as long as I live.
Well, I just figured it was part of my job.
Yeah, well, speaking of that, your job. We had a little talk with Dean Holder.
And your boss?
And that hand better hurry up and heal. Because you're going to need it to sew on your new chevrons. Sergeant.
Oh, you're kidding.
For a change, he's not. The bus goes down, you got your money.
Police officers, freeze! Get him over there, get him!
You lousy snitch.
LaRue Collins.
Right. Waste him.
What are you so steamed up about?
It's my fault she came here. Where are you? You don't care? I care. You understand? I care about you and your right to live. Police officers, let me through.
This here buyer, he's a little nervous anyhow, you know? You sure there won't be no slip-up?
We don't make no slip-ups, Max. Just be sure he pays off and we deliver. You're responsible. We're laying on a lot of bread for this operation. The guys are coming in from Detroit and Cleveland. A little around the left kidney, huh, baby? Hey, that hurts.
That ain't your kidney, that's your liver, Angie. You better lay off that Vino Russo.
Rosso's red. Russo's my cousin. Hey, that's pretty good, LaRue. Either you're getting better or I'm getting used to your feet.
No later than Saturday night. Remember, after that, my buyer's long gone.
You worry too much, Max, you know that? What about a pizza? Fat. This is for you, baby. I'll settle up with a old bag out front.
Thanks.
Was good enough for me. Good enough for me and
You and me, let's get together, okay?
What do you have in mind? Uh-huh.
Well, how about it?
Joe? Sorry, pal, I'm a police officer. You're under arrest. How about it?
Hi. LaRue, what do you want? I gotta see you. I got some hot information.
Not here. I'm working. Can't you tell?
What is the biggest thing I've ever come up with?
It's the wrong time, the wrong place. Call me tomorrow.
Pepper, I said it's big, please.
All right.
Well, what you think? Big, huh?
Yeah.
Like, worth maybe a couple of $100? Because I sure do need it.
Well, I'll phone in the information, and if the bus goes down, you've got your money.
I need it now.
LaRue, that's not how we operate, and you know it. I'll phone it in, and if everything goes okay, you got it.
Look, if you're trying to say that my batting average hadn't always been perfect, well, okay. I'm no Joe Namath. You always right?
You okay?
Yeah, fine.
Your boy, he okay?
How'd you know about him?
You showed me his picture once, around last Christmas. He's a beauty.
Yeah. He's okay. Just about the only good thing I got left. Feeling good was easy, low, and he sang the blues. Feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and my Bobby McGee. La 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 la.
Those are good up there. Take those. Oh, move fast. Up there, those. Yeah, get these over here. Back up.
Police officers, freeze!
Okay, all right.
Hey, all right, let's go. Put your hands on top of your head.
Nobody move a muscle.
Billy, Dick, hustle the other guys over.
On, get him in the center.
Come on,
Move.
let's go.
Move.
Hey, Max, move. Over here. On the table.
Get him over there. Get him.
On the
Shake him down,
table.
Pete.
LaRue Collins.
Right. Waster.
It was just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing. Do you have a phone I could use?
No.
Oh, suppose somebody was trying to call me.
Who?
Somebody.
The people who come here, their wives are dead, their friends are dead. Who's gonna call them? Their rotten kids?
Let's get out of here, huh? By the way, if a lady comes here looking for me, would you tell her that I'll see her at her place later on, okay? And also tell her that I said please to have the money ready. Now, don't forget I said please.
You want to leave your name?
She knows my name. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Taxi!
LaRue?
Hey,
Boy, are you okay?
Yeah, I just tripped and fell, is all.
Looked to me like somebody took a shot at you, lady.
Why don't you mind your business, huh?
Well, then how come that wood smashed over there?
Look, you want to make some bucks, or you want to stand there beating your gums? Go on, get it.
It's your funeral, lady?
Hey, you! Hey, you! Police!
Listen, Alma, I don't think I'll be coming up right now, okay? Why not? Well, I gotta see somebody. I'll call you later.
Is it about those men who took a shot at you?
What man? Hey, you been dreaming again?
Well, you haven't had a bite of lunch. I was going to fix you a real nice tuna salad sandwich.
I'm really not hungry right now.
You're never hungry. Where do you get your energy?
I'm a living doll. Didn't you know that? You just wind me up once and take away the key.
LaRue, listen, are you okay?
Fine, top of the world. Like it says in that song, I'd trade all of my tomorrows for one single yesterday. It's today and I'm top of the world. See you later, okay? Alma. Here. We'll have a late lunch, okay? You call and have them send up some delicatessen.
Okay.
Prince?
You know we are.
Girl, you all right?
About all I can tell you for a fact is that she was not Chinese. She was just some kind of just a blonde. She just complained.
Complain? Complain about what?
The tea, the service, everything. You want to know anything else?
No, not right now. Thank you very much.
That's $9.75, lady.
Just keep the meter on and I'll be right back.
Now, I don't want any more of those silly jokes about Hooskow and Calaboose and all such foolishness. These men are your friends, just as much as the fireman or the street cleaner or the man who fed the lions at the zoo. Children, come over here when I walk.
Excuse me. I'd like to see Sergeant Anderson, please.
What's your name?
Just tell her that LaRue wants to see her on a personal matter.
She's not here right now. Oh, Bill. Sergeant Crowley will talk to you.
What time do you expect her back?
Well, now, if you've got a problem, Sergeant Crowley will handle it. Sergeant Anderson is out on a case. Can I help you?
No, it's a personal matter between me and Sergeant Anderson.
Oh, well, why don't you come with me? It's okay.
What I want my children to get out of this is that the policeman is not a symbol of punishment, not a boogeyman who will come and lock them up if they're naughty.
Yes, ma'am.
What's your name?
LaRue Collins.
I don't remember Sergeant Anderson ever talking to me about any LaRue Collins. Look, LaRue, have you got something for us, or you just come in here to warm your hands?
Well, what I'm trying to bring out is Sergeant Anderson and me, we usually had sort of an agreement. Like, how much is it worth?
Well, I tell you, it depends on what you got to sell.
Actually, I need about $250. You see, it's sort of a matter of life and death when you come right down to it.
Well, Sergeant Anderson never paid you any $250, unless she paid you out of her own pocket. Because, you see, I okay all the bills here. And I never okayed any $250 for LaRue Collins, ever.
Look, I know you guys got a lot of pull downtown. But even so, you still need to come up with results, right? Arrests, convictions? Well, who do you think has been feeding her all this time? Those apple stealers on the beat?
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Well, how would you like to know, you remember that job at the Cloverdale Bank last winter? How'd you like to know who masterminded the whole thing? The entire operation. That's worth about $250, isn't it?
It could be.
Well, you pull in a guy by the name of Joe Carrick. You get him in here and you twist him a little bit, you see? And you'll hear an earful, all right? Can't stand pain. I know, I worked on him.
Joe Carrick. Joe Carrick has been in the Nevada pen for the last 3 months.
You just made that up.
But that's all you got for us, LaRue. I tell you, we're wasting each other's time. Hey, Pete, you want to show this lady downstairs? I tell you something. You're just lucky you didn't try to pull this on Sergeant Anderson.
Mr. Cobb, sir, you just killed a girl. Flat in Baton Rouge, waiting for a train. Still near the state as my dreams. By the thunder diesel down, just for a rain.
Hey lady, you a crook or a cop?
A little bit of both, I guess.
Now, stop that. You stop that right away a little bit. You don't know when you will off. Thank you. Come on, children. Come on, let's all keep up together.
Mrs. Gutierrez? This is LaRue Collins.
Yeah?
Listen, have you seen anybody around the house? You know, somebody looking for me that might look a little suspicious?
Looking for you? No, LaRue. Not that I've seen.
Well, look, I've got to go away on business for a while, and I want to come and pack a couple of things, but you sure you haven't seen anybody? You know, maybe a cop or a tough guy?
Nobody I've seen.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Keys to her apartment.
Bill,
What?
why did you let her leave?
Let who leave? What are you talking about?
You should have realized if she came here, it was urgent.
What are you talking about?
LaRue Collins.
Tell you how urgent that was. Some crazy broad comes in here I've never seen in my life, asks me for $250 and tells me a cock-and-mamie story a 5-year-old wouldn't buy. That was some urgent.
Well, why didn't you contact me?
Hey, wait a minute. What are you so steamed up about? What's the matter with you?
Well, I was supposed to meet her. I've got the money right in my purse. It's my fault she came here.
Wait a minute, Peb. Was she your snitch on the fur bus last night?
Yeah.
The one you call Apple Annie?
Yes.
How the hell am I supposed to know that?
Well, I should have told you.
You're damn right you should have told me.
How did I know she was going to come here? I had a dentist appointment, and he said it would take less than an hour.
Yeah, and it took 2, right?
Oh, God, I don't know. All I know is she must really be in trouble, because you know as well as I do that no informer is ever going to let herself be seen walking into a police station unless she's desperate. So I'm sorry, Bill, but I better go find her before somebody else does.
Pepper,
And don't you start lecturing me about getting personally involved, because sometimes I do, just like you. Listen, get your coat. We gotta get to the Achoy restaurant.
Right, what's
Joe,
Yeah.
what time was the shooting?
About 1:15, what?
The woman that was shot at. She didn't report it, did she?
Not to my knowledge,
LaRue Collins came in here about 1:30, all steamed up. Somebody's already started shooting at her.
Says who?
This happened just 15 minutes before LaRue came in here. Do you know anybody else who ducked 2 bullets and not reported?
Did you get a description of the woman who got in the cab?
Come on, at a shooting, you know, everybody wants to help, nobody wants to help, so therefore you end up with nothing.
Okay, Pep. Let's go find her. Let's give her another shot.
Well, let us put it this way. You have no idea why these 2 men were looking for her.
I told you. Now, believe me, officer, I was in no mood to ask them no stupid questions.
Can you give us a description of these 2 guys?
Doesn't this cat know that around here, if you want to ask questions like that, you don't do it out in the open? Tell you what they look like. They look like 2 guys. One of them was a little taller, one of them was a little fatter. First, I thought they were cops. Only the one of them, well, he was too well dressed. If I hear anything, I'll send you a postcard.
Why, LaRue. Come in. Miss Fontaine? How you doing?
What is it? Well, I heard so much about your place, I thought I'd like to come up and see you.
Like? Oh, yes, it's real grand.
I asked, what do you want?
My money.
Your money?
For all those Johns I've been sending over here. It was $10 a head, and there were 12 of them, you see right there. So that's $120 you owe me. Remember, that was our deal.
What are you perspiring about? Look at you. But you haven't even taken a shower this morning. You're probably crawling with bacteria.
You don't know nothing. You're just fishing. Well, there ain't nothing bothering my conscience.
Then why all this excitement?
Well, to tell you the plain truth, I have to go out of town for a little while. My mother called me long distance, and, well, she's getting kind of old now, and she wants me to come home. You see, it's my kid.
He misses me.
Really?
I'd like to see him, too.
Well, now tell me, how do you plan to support him? I mean, I don't imagine there are very many massage parlors in Arkansas.
Oh, I got a trade. In my hands.
In a manner of speaking.
Oh, no, I have a diploma from the Hollywood Hairstyling School. I graduated.
What about your other work?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have no other job. I ain't no hooker, if that's what you mean. You're trying to welch out to pay me, aren't you? You figure if you stall long enough, I'll be dead, and then you won't have to pay me my money.
Dead? No, really, LaRue, don't tell me you have enemies.
You know any other jokes?
Now, LaRue, you know if I had the cash in my hand, I'd give it to you, wouldn't I? Now, please get out of here. Call me later.
What time?
LaRue, will you please stop nagging me? Can't you see I'm trying to concentrate?
All right. Call you later. Miss Fontaine? You wouldn't blow the whistle on me, would you? I mean, I really am kind of up against the wall, you know what I mean?
I know that she's in trouble. Someone tried to kill her outside that restaurant, that Chinese place.
How do you know that?
I was with her.
Did you see who it was?
No.
Did LaRue have any idea who it might have been?
She pretended.
Pretended what?
That it didn't even happen.
When was the last time you saw her?
A little while after that,
Then?
she split. And she said to me, I will be back in a little while. Well, it's been several hours. Oh.
Here, you want some water?
Yes, thank you. So I thought that you must know something.
LaRue was here.
Oh, she's okay.
She split again.
Well, didn't you try to help her?
Well, I wasn't here. I didn't see her.
Well, for goodness sakes, what were you doing?
I was here. She didn't tell me why she came.
Well, someone's trying to kill her. That's why she would come here.
How long have you known her?
2 years. We were in detention together a couple months.
And you've been friends ever since?
Oh, yes. In our way.
What does that mean, in our way, Alma?
I mean, she's a friend of mine. She's probably my best friend. But I don't know too much about her. I mean, she talks to me, and she holds back at the same time. I don't know how else to explain it to you. I know she's into gambling. Kind of heavy gambling. That's her sickness, I guess. And she's got a mother somewhere and a kid.
A kid? Is she married?
Oh, no.
What about boyfriends? Has she got a boyfriend?
She talks about a few guys from time to time, you know. One was from back home, wherever that was, when she was very young, of course. And once in a while, there was a guy that she had known here. And she would start to talk about him. And then she'd stop. You know, as if she just didn't want to remember things.
What was his name?
Oh, I can't remember.
Listen, I'm going to pull that file, okay?
Okay, great. Okay, Alma, let's try to piece this together.
Okay.
Who is it?
It's me, LaRue. Bonnie, please.
Crap game don't start till 6 o'clock.
I'm not here for that. I'm not into that stuff anymore.
I'll bet.
Is your mother home?
My mother's working. She's working to support me in the style to which I'm stuck.
Making this for your brother?
Something to do. What do you want?
I hear you got a new girlfriend. I just wanted to tell you I hope she appreciates you. No, I've always been afraid to go on one of these things. Ever since I was a little kid. I've been missing you, Donnie. I want you to know that.
You lousy, lying tramp.
Donnie, please.
You lousy snitch.
Oh, come on, you're not gonna start that again, are you? I stopped coming to see you in the hospital because you was always starting up with that fantasy.
You fingered me to those cops.
I did not.
You fingered me.
How could I? I didn't even know you was into pushing junk. How could I? Why?
I mean, that's just my fantasy?
Yes.
That they made a move on me and crippled me? Crippled me good, that's my fantasy.
Because you had a gun. And you shot at them and then you ran. Why did you run?
Because I wanted to come back. I wanted to come back to you. And grab you. Take you in my arms. Like the nice times. Like the nice times. And ask you, how much did they pay you?
Stop it.
Will you get out of here? What do you want?
I feel safe here.
Just get out of here. Leave me alone, will you?
Donnie, I'm in a little bit of trouble. And I need some bread.
You gotta be kidding.
I'm not. I need maybe just $200. A loan, Donnie. I'll get it back to you, I swear. Please. Please. Please, I gotta go home.
Even if I had the money, even if I had $200 in my pocket, do you know what I'd do? I'd take it out and I'd hold it up high. I'd hold it up right under your snitch nose. And then I would take this lighter and I would burn it. I would burn the money. Right under your damn snitch nose. I should have killed you. I should have killed you. And you're asking me for bread?
Honey, they're gonna push me off the top of the Ferris wheel.
Tell them to push extra hard, will you, for me? Will you get out of here?
Anything else, Elma?
Well, I don't know if this will be of much help, Sergeant Anderson.
Anything is liable to be of help at this point.
Well, once she asked me to go with her to the Pan Parlor, where they play cards, you know, Spanish rummy or something like that.
Did you go?
No. I don't like cards. They don't like me either. But LaRue went quite a bit. Yeah? When she needed money, you know, she made out pretty good, I think.
Thank you. I'll be right back. Pete, I want you to get out, check all the Pan Parlors in LaRue Collins neighborhood, okay?
Yeah.
There must be at least 2 dozen of them.
Well, then check 2 dozen. 3 if you have to. Please.
Okay.
Here's your mugshot.
LaRue's file. Okay. Alma, I'm gonna read some names to you, and I want you to tell me if they mean anything, okay?
What sort of names?
Just, guys, women, people, you know, we've arrested over the years.
Well, what does this have to do with LaRue?
You want to help her? Just tell us if any of the names register.
Okay.
Okay. Ray DeCamp. Anything?
No.
I want to make a collect call to Smackover, Arkansas.
Hello. Oh, yeah, operator, I'll accept the call.
Mama?
LaRue,
Yeah? How's everything?
what do you want?
Larry, he's all right, isn't he?
He's fine. Now, what do you want?
I want to come home. I want to be there for his birthday on Sunday, you know?
Oh, that's just fine. You only missed 4 of them.
Well, I want to come back. I want to be with him. I want to stay with him, take care of him.
Like last time.
I'm talking about this time, Mama. Look, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to send me $200 to the bus. You wire it to me, okay? I want to buy him some things.
Oh, I see. It's going to be that kind of homecoming, just like Christmas. Only we never did see you get off the bus. And you never did bring him anything.
Look, Mama.
Now, listen, I'm sorry, but I got some ladies here visiting. And besides, the boy will be home soon from school and want his snack.
All right, Mama. Look, you tell Larry that I said that I'm coming straight home.
Mr. Lincoln,
Yeah?
you got anybody looking for a game?
Question is, can you buy any chips?
How about a little loan, huh? Just $10 is all I need. I'm feeling really lucky today. I'm just busting with luck.
Forget it.
How about this? Huh?
Is it gold?
Well, sure it's gold. I'm sure it's worth at least $20.
I'll give you 10.
Okay?
You're crazy. She didn't try to come here and borrow some money?
No.
We're crazy. She wasn't here.
Okay. She stopped by. I gave her $200 because she wanted it. She wanted to go home. Arkansas. You know, home. She's probably on the plane right now.
Here, what about this one? Erica Tarn, T-A-R-N. Anything? Does that sound like anything to you?
No.
Donald Haas.
No.
Stephen.
Oh, wait. Wait a minute. Her boyfriend. Her old boyfriend. She used to call him Donnie. Yeah. And Haas, that sounds a little familiar to me.
It does, huh? Pep, what's the address you got on that?
780 Martinson.
Yeah, I think I'll just pick up Joe and we'll check that out.
That is it. Another game? Hey, are you all right, Tim? Look, it isn't the end of the world. $10.
She wanted money. I told her to get out.
And these two guys who came, do you know who they were?
And, I don't know, two creeps.
You never saw him before?
No,
Do you know where LaRue is now?
I don't know. No.
Here, won't you?
No, just leave me alone.
Well, then let's get you to a doctor, huh?
Get out of here.
Crowley's office.
Where are you?
Everywhere. Nowhere. Baton Rouge, Kentucky. California sun.
LaRue, just tell me where you are right now, and I'll come and get you.
No, I just want to rest for a little while. Talk, son.
We'll talk. We'll talk.
Was I so wrong? Everything I'd done. Was I so rotten and wrong?
Helping us? Is that what you mean? Helping me?
Yeah.
Honey, it's the way we operate. We get half of our jobs done that way. No, you didn't do wrong. You did great.
Donnie. I ever talked to you about him?
No, you didn't.
I didn't mean for it to happen. I swear it, I didn't mean for him to wind up like he did. Alive, but dead, really. And now I'm gonna die.
Honey, you're not gonna die. Not if you tell me where you are and let me come and get you.
You don't care? You sit in a big fat office collecting fat cop pay. And I'm on the telephone bothering you.
You want to know something? I care. I care. You understand? I care about you and your right to live. Now, where are you?
I'm gonna need some bread.
I'll get it.
$200.
I'll bring it. I've got it.
I'm in a phone booth. 6th and Soda.
I'll be there. 5 minutes.
All I can wait is 5 minutes. Somebody's after me and they're gonna kill me. Oh my God, I'm so scared.
5 minutes.
I need it now. My money.
I know. I got a call a little while ago. Well, I mean, I get lots of calls, but this one was about you. How a couple of cats are after you.
Miss Fontaine, if you don't give me my money, I'm gonna kill you. I mean that. I got off the bus. There's that park there. I looked for her, and I found this. I'll use it on you. I'll bash it through your skull. I know you've got that money, and it's mine.
And what are you gonna do with it?
I'm gonna get as far away from here as I can.
I loathe you. You know that, don't you? Everybody loathes you. You, your kind. You're filthier than the dirt that rock sat in. Do you know that? Or you just tell me that you know that. I want to hear that!
You? What you do here? In this place? You want me to say that?
Yes!
Right? I'm Bill. Now give me my money. Excuse me, I want to take to Little Rock.
Thank you.
I want to buy a toy.
For a boy or girl?
A boy. He's going to be 6. A very big, handsome 6. I like this one.
Would you like a gift wrap? Sort of?
No, just put it in the bag. That'll be fine.
Okay. That'll be $4.12. Have a nice trip now here.
I will.
Attention, please. The Southwestern bus is now leaving from Gate 2 for Phoenix, Albuquerque, Amarillo, Oklahoma City, Little Rock, and Atlanta.
Miss, somebody get a doctor.
Excuse me. Police officer, let me through. Alice? Hey, LaRue. Hey, it's me, Pepper. You're gonna be all right. You know that.
Tell Larry I was coming home. My little boy. Cal.
Yeah, okay. I'll tell him you're gonna be there soon. Home and healthy and free.
freedom. Just another word.
Better make it fast.
Yep, 2 guys. I get a description from the news lady. With this MO, they'll be in our file. She said she'll make positive identification.
I want to be there when you move in on him.
You will be.
Officers,
What's the matter?
she's dead.
Oh.
Let's go.
Lawrence Turk Ellison, Turkey, Texas.
Yeah, that's why they call me Turk. If I don't fit your dream book of hero cops, it's tough.
I don't like either one of them, honey. They're both killers.
And you don't care if it's Turk or Briscoe.
What are you doing? Where can I find Briscoe? I'm gonna kill him.
I mean, there's a contract out on him right now.
That's right.
You drop the case and Turk.
Flight 69, Flight 69 for Miami, now loading at gate 12.
Flight 1084 from Dallas to a 1026 on time. You think I could write a song about that?
I'm going to write a letter of complaint to the chief.
What's the matter, Pat?
This is a job for the marshal's office, serving subpoenas.
Need I remind, madam, that we'll have to take Blau over to the DA's office when he shows up?
Hey, couldn't we just call a cab, give him directions, and call it a day? Need I remind you that I was up till 3 o'clock this morning chasing down pimps?
You have a tough life, Pep, you know that? Listen, we need Fred Blau, and you know it.
I know it.
He testifies we got this whole real estate deal in our hands.
Yeah, I know.
He's here to talk a deal with the heavies. He's scared. We'll just snatch him and make our own little deal.
So it's the heavies or us?
Yeah, well, he planned to rip off $1 million on a phony city project. He ain't legit anymore. He deserves a little squeeze.
Flight 32, Flight 32 from Chicago, now arriving at gate 11.
This is the flight.
Flight 69, Flight 69 for Miami, now loading gate 12.
There he is. Gray suit, dark glasses.
Baggage for passengers who arrived on Flight 57 can now be claimed at the baggage area.
Police officer, freeze!
Police, don't move! Drop the gun.
Be careful of that thing. Sometimes it goes off.
So I noticed.
The fellow was fixing to do something naughty.
How long are they planning on keeping us down here?
I checked upstairs. Paint's still wet.
It's a hell of a thing. They got you sitting right outside the men's room now.
Well, it's one of the few places you guys really know what you're doing.
Sit down. Allison, wouldn't it?
Standing's fine. The airplane seats have a way of cramping up my body.
Listen, man, you're not in any position to call the shots. Now sit down.
Hey, look, little buddy. When I sit on my hands, my fingers go to sleep. Now, you take these shackles off I'm in, I'll sit for a full-length portrait.
Hey, Bill, how long before we're going to be able to split? I mean, they got pep squeezed right up next to the little boy's room.
I know, Pete. Where'd you find this luggage?
One pair of pants, 3 pair of cowboy boots. And this was found in one of the boots.
Another .357 Magnum, huh? Well, that's very sincere indeed.
Yeah, I nearly liked those little bitty guns, you know?
I think you might find this interesting.
You a cop?
I was a cop until it got too dangerous.
For you or for them?
I reckon it was touch and go.
Lawrence Turk Allison, male Caucasian, 6'3", 195, date of birth 1/11/38, Turkey, Texas.
Yeah, that's why they call me Turk.
Entered Houston Police Department 3/10/58, retired medical pension 3/4/74, private investigator, license 6285, issued June last year. He's got a gun permit issued here July 12th of last year.
Permit to carry a gun is not a license to kill. All right, Allison, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll sit still for self-defense. You just tell me why you had to defend yourself. Who's your client?
Mr. Crowley, wouldn't we call that privileged information?
Don't get cute with me, Allison, all right? I mean, look, man, as far as I'm concerned, you're on the other side of the street now, and I want some answers. Now, you getting my message?
I hope it doesn't rain again tonight. Would you like some coffee, Allison?
You're not going to pull that good cop, bad cop routine on me, are you? If so, I hope you're the good cop.
I guess it's the same rules everywhere, just different ballparks. Fred Blau was an important witness to us. What's your connection with him?
Bodyguard.
Well, there's some pretty rough people out after him.
I didn't think it was going to be a 4-H club. Not at the $300 a day I charge.
Yeah, I just saw how you earned your $300 today.
Where's Fred Blau?
I don't know. He hired me by phone, sight unseen. Paid him a fare and fee to meet him in Dallas, and I did. Watched him burn up the phone for about 2 hours. Hotel Endicott.
The man you killed was Steve Phillips. Know him? Ever heard of him before?
Total stranger. I reckon I'm eligible for an OR release on the shooting, so...
Oh, there are a few formalities, Mr. Allison.
Where's Fred Blau?
That old boy slipped me, and that's a rescission of contract.
Any particular reason why he hired you instead of somebody else?
Well, everybody either hires me or somebody else. Now, if the air's all cleared up, I'll get my weapons and I'll be on my way.
Yeah, well, I think ballistics would like to use your weapons for a couple of days. You can pick them up. Leave your local address right here with us.
All right, but you're sure not being very neighborly, Mr. Crowley.
I'm sorry. It's the most I can muster up under the circumstances.
What circumstances?
Well, that guy you dusted was a strong-arm man, worked for a character named Asa Briscoe. You know him?
Fat Ace Briscoe. Yeah.
Yeah, well, he ain't so fat anymore. He's just heavy.
He might be setting you up. 2 birds. Ever think of that?
Shall I see myself out?
I think it'd be better if Mr. Royster walked you out. Hey, Pete. Yeah. You want to see this guy out?
I'll be seeing you, little darling.
What do you think about that character?
Oh, he's unique. I like his boots.
Man, how can they smoke these things?
Haven't touched them in years.
Here. Phone calls from Dallas. Check out the Briscoe-connected locations. So there's no doubt about it. Well, I was looking to make a meet with Briscoe. Now, Allison's right in the middle of it.
Bill, who exactly are you after?
Whoever stumps his toe first. We'll follow that, will you?
And you don't care if it's Turk or Briscoe?
Turk, huh? I don't like either one of them, honey. They're both killers.
You want me to put a tail on him?
You can't tail guys like that. They don't tail.
Let's try, Bill. We need him.
I want Blau. Now find him. Put some money in the streets. He ain't that smart. He's an amateur. He don't know how to hide. Look for cheap flops like the movie.
It's not that easy, Ace. Cops are looking for him, too.
Well, so what? We use the same stools as they do half the time. Only we pay out cash. You find him, then lose him.
What about Turk?
It's Blau I want. He's the important one. He's the one that can put me away. What I owe Turk for the old days, I can pay later.
His car. I can't find a parking spot for him. I could have ducked out on this last night.
Ducked out where? He's got no place to go. Besides, he's too stubborn.
Or too dumb. I'm gonna go see if I can locate the manager. He's out in the back showing somebody an apartment someplace. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Right.
Morning.
Hi. Hop in.
You know, I figured you'd say that. I got this addiction to overcooked sausage, rubbery eggs, and greasy home fries.
Like Mother used to make?
A little greasier. Care to join me?
You make it sound irresistible.
I'm easier to tell when you're looking at me.
Wagons west, partner. I love your boots.
Move 'em out, Captain.
You eat there regularly?
You didn't like it.
Well,
Did you call your office?
in the ladies' room while you were paying the check. There's a phone in there.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry, but I gotta ask. It's the cop in me.
What about the woman in you?
It took 10 phone calls and about as many official requests to get your Houston file. You're some amazing character. Real legitimate hero. Medals, medals, medals. Newspaper clippings and bullet wounds.
Oh, yeah, I can tell you when it's going to rain.
And then you apply for a medical pension that you'd been fighting against and disappear from Texas with just a little old post office box number as a forwarding address.
Sergeant, I am impressed with your efficiency.
You like mushrooms?
Yeah, and with my past. But so?
Well, I gotta ask it. Why did you pick here?
Well, it's as far away from Texas as I could get and still be in the United States.
You're forgetting about Hawaii and Alaska.
I think I still figure there's only 48.
Allison?
Turk or Big Darling, take your pick.
Blau's dead if we don't find him first.
So find him, that's your job. I'm on a pension, remember?
Let's get some pickles.
How long you be riding in my hip pocket?
Is my company all that unpleasant?
Oh, not at all, ma'am. But you're here because it's the easy way to keep me covered, right? Right.
Don't tell me you're gonna make it easy for me. Help me to do my job.
No, not at all. You see, your office has my guns. Had no food in the house. I wanted a good breakfast. So I brought along a good-looking bodyguard to keep in company.
And you're ripe for a hit. So you won't help us, but you'll use us. I'm not sure I like that.
Look, lady, I do my own thing, whether you like it or not. And if I don't fit your dream book of hero cops, it's tough. But I paid my dues. When I worked the streets, I was the best. When I worked alone, that was the way I wanted it. I pushed back the wise guys in the hoods the same way they pushed, with methods that they understood.
Like with Ace Briscoe?
Like Ace Briscoe.
Then why'd you quit?
I'd had it. The job changed. Politicians and the sob sisters took over. Captains that never worked the streets. Stupid laws, stupider judges.
Some stupid policewomen?
Yeah, women cops.
How about women?
I like them. I always have. Guess you might say I've had my share. Hey, look, I make $15,000 a year for having a few extra holes in my body. I can live all right on that. If I need some more, I take a bodyguard job on my terms. Guess that about does it. You have a desire to see my refrigerator?
Thanks a lot.
Sorry, Bill.
Next time you disappear, I'll just call the police. Allison, your phone.
What about it, Crowley?
We want to cover it. We need it.
Okay. You monitor it in my apartment, just like an answering service. And the sergeant here monitors it, or nobody.
Pep?
Okay, I'll try it for a while. 24 hours.
You sure you want to stash up there with no coverage?
We're both cops, and that's all you'll have in your apartment, Turk. Just another cop.
Of course. Now, if you two will help me with my groceries, consider it a public service.
There's Blau.
Allison investigators.
What do you say, old buddy?
Turk, listen, I want to thank you for that little number at the airport, but I'm really going to need your help now, man. They're going to get me. They're going to try again.
I told you to go to the cops. They're the only ones who can help you now.
I can't go to the cops. If I go to the cops, they get my family. I can't go to the cops. Listen, Turk, listen to me. I want to talk to a guy, Briscoe. Ace Briscoe. He's the guy. Now, I'll tell him that I'll take all the blame and that I won't talk. Okay? I just want to make peace, okay?
Talking to Briscoe is a passport to a slab.
Well, I don't have anybody else, man. What do you want me to do? You want money? How much do you want? Listen, name a figure. I'll whatever you want.
Okay, Blau. See if I can see him myself. I get $300 a day. Same price, same service. But you do exactly as I say.
Right. Anything you say, right.
Okay, where are you now?
Well, I'm at a phone in a courtyard in a motel in Blancas, the Evans Motel.
Crowley, Blau is at the Evans Motel.
Okay, cut and run. Don't even go back for a toothbrush. Take a car, cab, or bus, anything. Get out of there, but call me tonight after midnight when you relocate.
You're right, yeah. Hey, listen, could you give me a lift? My car broke down and I'm stuck here. Could you?
What's she doing now? I don't know. Taylor.
Now we're gonna lose him again. That was the whole point of this thing, to find Blau before Briscoe does. What's the matter with you? Now you put him back out on the street again.
Let me tell you something, little darling. If you think you and Crowley are the only ones in town with a police radio, then you're a dumb cop. Briscoe listened to the police radio in Houston all the time. He could have heard every word you said. And if your people are going to find him, Briscoe's can find him, and maybe quicker. Now, if I can get to Blau before Briscoe, he's at least got a chance. You better call Crowley and tell him what's happened.
You dirty double-crosser. You really care about that guy, don't you?
Mm-hmm. I get tender feelings about a crocodile for $300 a day.
He's got the best cover in town. 3 straights and a big hotel. Well, we'll give him till the night. If he comes out, we'll do a hit-and-run job on him. Nice and clean. What if he doesn't come out? We go in and get him, buddy boy.
I know all about your troubles, Tony, but call me back with a place where I can locate Briscoe. Tonight. I need the place and the call tonight. Yeah, sure, hotshot. Reverse the charges. And don't sweat it. I just want to talk to Ace. Okay.
I want in.
Ain't no place to ride tandem on a bucking horse.
We know all of Briscoe's places. If we have to, we'll cover them all and louse you up. Or I go along.
Hey, look, Pepper, if it's a meet, it's me and Ace. I mean, hell, it's nothing more boring to hear 2 people talk about old times.
Yeah, I understand. But I want to be there.
Miss, give that to Mr. Briscoe. What's this pasta turn into library paste?
Well, now. What's the occasion, cowboy? Thought I brushed you off my shoes along with the rest of the horse manure 10 years ago.
I like your new teeth, Ace. Last time I saw you, you didn't have any.
You want to talk? Tell me some words.
Fred Blau.
Them's dirty words, Turk.
He's willing to take the rap. He'll keep his mouth shut and ride out a federal vacation. Just leave him be.
That's what they say. Then they hear those iron doors slam and they get this urge to sing. Beat it.
I'll guarantee he'll keep his flap button.
I make my own guarantees. Now get lost, cowboy. You ain't a cop anymore. You gotta follow the rules just like everybody else now.
I never followed the rules when I was a cop, and nothing's changed, and I want you to lay off of Fred Blau.
You ain't on the talking end of the phone anymore, cowboy. Now get out while you can.
You're just a punk.
And you're a dead man, Turk.
Let's go.
Everything okay?
Yeah, everything's fine. I want you to scoot, Pepper. They don't want you.
I only leave with the man what brung me.
All right, get yourself over there.
Woo!
How'd it go?
No good. Blau's got to come to you or commit suicide.
He's called twice already. You won't leave any messages. Said he'd call every 15 minutes till you get back.
We better cover Blau's family. This stuff's starting to hit the fan.
Why have you done that?
Yeah? Yeah, it's me. Where are you? Okay, I'm on my way. Stay put.
What about Briscoe? Did you talk to him?
Yeah. No way to make a deal.
Well, what do I do now?
Like I told you, old buddy, go to the cops. They're the only ones that can help you now.
Well, like I told you, I can't go to the cops because you'll get my family.
Hey, your family's safe. The cops already have them covered.
They're not safe. He's still gonna get them.
Man, he's spooked.
Yeah, we best move it.
Where's he heading?
Nowhere, I'm afraid. You'll never get out of the Weaver Hotel. You know the place?
Yeah.
Going down?
Uh-huh.
What are you doing? I thought you said we're going down.
We are. But you are.
I just rang the button and we found him.
Was there anybody else on the elevator? Or did you see anyone leave?
I saw a lot of people, but I didn't pay any attention to anybody. There's no one on the elevator with him. I mean, the body. Really, we didn't see anything. Can we go now?
Yes, thank you. We have your phone number. We'll get in touch with you if we need you.
If you didn't get him lost, he might be alive now.
We don't know that, Bill.
What do you think, Turk?
Nobody gets people lost. Something they got to do on their own.
You just don't give a damn, do you?
Reckon I might squeeze up a tear if I had a slice of onion. Did you get soggy over a dead man, Crowley?
Whatever else he was, that's a human being.
Not anymore. It's just a carton a human being came in.
Yeah. Well, I tell you something. That carton was also our key to solve a case.
For that, we'll both weep.
We got no place to go with this case. We got no witness. Briscoe's already started his cover-up.
We still have Blau's homicide to work on.
That's right. We could work our butts off on that. Maybe we might come up with a case against some of the hired help. We still wouldn't get the man we want.
So?
So we dropped the Briscoe thing, let Homicide do their job. It's their baby.
What about Turk? I mean, there's a contract out on him right now. You drop the case and Turk is dead.
Yeah, well, I'll believe that when I see it. Look, we lost Briscoe on this one, and that was what it was all about. Now, as far as Turk's concerned, it's his problem. He gets himself killed. He probably asked for it.
What's the matter with you? I've never heard you talk this way.
I'm just adopting a little Turk's philosophy. You seem to like his moves.
For him, not for you. You're two different kinds of people.
I'll just shove my foot down his throat.
Bill, listen. I'm closer to you than any man I know. I respect you. I know you're not afraid, and you're brave, and all that good stuff. But what's the sense of you two going at each other? Look, you're a good person who fights and does the things that are tough because you have to. You have no choice. But Turk does them because he needs to. And maybe he has no choice, but he has to hide a lot of things. You don't have to hide anything.
You know something? You spend an awful lot of time analyzing him.
Sure, he interests me, but he's alone and he's got nothing going for him. Compared to you, he's got nothing at all.
Except maybe you.
Yeah?
It's me, Pepper.
Get lost, Pepper. Go away.
You did that act before. Open the door. Oh, what time does the war start?
Anytime they're ready.
Thought you didn't have any weapons.
What I meant was I didn't have my favorites.
Ballistics rushed you through. There's 2 more.
Oh, yeah. Friend, some reinforcements. Thank you.
Think you can scare Briscoe?
Nah. He and I both have looked down enough cannons in our time.
Well, if he's coming after you, why are you hanging around?
Well, running's dangerous. I run into a brick wall when you're looking back. Why are you hanging around?
Oh, they're not coming. Not tonight. I came over in a black and white. Parked out front.
Yeah, I'm sure an empty patrol car's gonna scare him away.
Now, you know what I'd like? I'd like to fix you a couple of those overpriced steaks you got today.
Pepper? What are you doing here?
Fixing you a steak.
I get a steak around the corner.
Well, then, because, you see, I like to go to movies. And I used to go and hide there with my favorites, John Wayne, Gary Cooper, with my lovers every Saturday.
And I remind you of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Strong, silent type. Let me tell you something. A lot of things I am, but one thing I'm not, and that's a movie cowboy. But back to my question. What are you doing here? I ain't exactly the pick of the litter.
The last one chosen needs the most.
Well, love's a feel I'm not too well acquainted with.
You been alone a long time?
Yeah, I guess so. Not anybody's fault particularly. Just been alone.
So you're a loner.
Sounds so corny when I say it. Especially if it's to a lady. Always sounds like I'm trying to get her in the sack or something. Hey, wait a minute. You got me explaining myself. And I don't explain myself to anybody. Go home, Pepper.
I don't want to.
Pepper. Where'd you get a stupid name like that?
I don't know.
You fry the steaks. Well, I'll go take a shower.
Hey, I forgot to ask you something. How do you like your steak?
To you? Let me speak to Sergeant Crowley. And let me speak to one of his men. Royster, it's Turk Allison. Give me a phone number where I can reach Crowley. Got it. Hey, you know, I think we forgot something. The wine.
No, I think we got wine.
No, I was wrong. I know we need Rocky Mountain beer.
Yeah, and red wine.
Yeah. I'll just whip around the corner and get some.
No, I'll go. You better stay here. But you can pay.
Yeah, how about that?
Okay. I'll hurry.
You want Briscoe and his people, right? I can give them to you.
Who's going to pay you $300 a day for that?
It's a freebie. Let's just say I want Briscoe off my back.
You wouldn't have Briscoe on your back if you hadn't shoved that breadstick down his gullet.
Could have shoved a pound of butter up his nose and it wouldn't make any difference. He's got a deviated septum. I know, I deviated it. Look, Crowley, I'm offering you a ringside seat.
Man, you get your guns back, and if you think I'm going to sit there and legalize your wasting Briscoe, forget it. I had a beat on you once, man. The next time, I think I'll do something about it.
Hey, don't scare me, Crowley. I've got a very negative reaction to fright.
Pepper told me you were holed up, ready for World War III. Why did you leave your place?
Because she wouldn't.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Read it to me again from the top. Starting with, my name is Dick. This is my dog, Spot.
Put a tail on me. Give me plenty of rope, but stick with me. I'll force the hit.
How?
Make them do it on my schedule.
How?
You'll be behind me. Just watch.
If it doesn't work?
What do you got to lose?
I'm back. I brought you a drink. Pete, is Bill there?
No, Pep, he's out with Joe on that blow thing. I've been trying to reach you.
What blow thing?
What's that tail job to set Briscoe up? It's with Turk's blessings this time. I'm gonna pick it up now on the radio.
Pick me up on the way. I'm at his apartment.
What are you doing there?
Just pick me up.
Hey, Briscoe. Hey, Briscoe. You yellow-bellied creep.
Where's Briscoe? I don't know, man. I don't know Briscoe.
I got you now, man. Not him. Where's Briscoe?
I don't know, man. I swear he didn't come in here much.
And you tell him I was here.
Oh.
He'll know.
See what? I didn't see a thing.
12 by 50, what's your present location?
Head north of Jordan and Douglas.
That Turk is crazy, man.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Hey, mister. You can't park there. I'll take your car for you.
Tell the manager I want to speak to him.
I'm sorry, but the manager is busy. He's inside.
I think you better go call him.
Hey, are you nuts?
Shh, there goes my pension. Tell me when it's all over.
I love it. I love it. The guy's beautiful. Even if I can't see it.
Okay, mister, you broke that windshield.
My name's Turk. Does that mean anything to you?
I've got no beef with you.
Send the kid inside. He's got no beef either.
Go on, beat it.
And don't you be foolish either. Where can I find Briscoe?
Mister, I don't know. He's just a customer here sometimes. I'm legitimate.
Give or take 50%.
What are you doing? You're gonna put me out of business. I'm gonna call the cops.
Then I'll pay for the windows. I'll have to come back and see you some other time.
If he finds out I told you anything, I'm finished.
You are pure D, flat out, breaking my heart.
Wait. He's at his other place, the Topless joint down on San Ysidro.
And tell Briscoe, Turk's coming for a visit. He may want to bake a cake. I'm gonna kill him.
Yeah, all right. Thanks, pal. He's coming here. That crazy cowboy's gone bananas.
Turk?
Yeah, he's on his way here. He's gonna put the hit on me.
So what? Let him come.
Saves us the trouble of getting past the cops to get at him.
Like we got a choice, huh?
Sure.
All right. But I don't want anything to happen in here. It won't look right no matter what. Hit him when he's outside. We got enough witnesses here to show that he's on his way here to kill me. The law can't harm me. Can't harm anybody but him. Hit him on the way in.
It's a good thing this joint's closed.
Is that you, Al? Phil?
It's me, Ace.
Police officer, freeze!
Get your hands on top of your head. Get up on top of your head and I keep him there. You make a move and you're a dead man.
I had to shoot him. He came here to kill me.
Get an ambulance.
Let's go.
Believe me, he was going to kill me.
Is that right? Get that hand down behind your back.
It's true, Crowley. That crazy idiot was going to shoot me.
Without a gun? Come over here, Briscoe. Let me show you something. Take a look at that. He hadn't even got a gun.
You know, there's one thing I can't stand. It's wishy-washy hatred.
Move it.
My favorite flower is bluebonnet.
Hey. Hi.
Hi. Guess I blew him awake. Anybody there worth meeting?
Will you shut up?
How long have I been out?
Almost 3 days.
Yeah. Did you just get here?
Yeah. 3 days ago, just. I've watched you sleep. I listened to you cuss a lot. You know, you get mad when you're hurting.
Yep. Agony has a way of flat out ticking me off.
I even watched you cry a couple times.
Well, that's an invasion of privacy.
No, it wasn't, because it wasn't for yourself. It was for somebody else. You big phony. You do have feelings, just a few.
Now, don't you try to compute me, Dr. Pepper. You might not like the bottom line. You making love to me?
In a manner of speaking. The good doctor says you'll be in here at least a month.
Never could handle a hospital diet for more than a week. They won't give you any ketchup. We can make one hell of a week out of it.
Then what?
You know, when I start thinking about you, I get a feeling of permanence. I'm telling you something. Feelings like that, Purity put a cockleburr under my saddle blanket.
It's funny, I knew you were going to say just that. You're going away, aren't you?
If you were an Eskimo lady, would you rub an old crooked nose like this one?
I met an Eskimo once. You know what he told me? He said, they don't do that. You know what they do?
What do they do?
Crowley, you got a beautiful sense of timing.
That's what they tell me.
Come on in, sit down.
How's it going?
I'll make it.
He's already got his snowshoes on.
What, are you taking a trip up north?
Yeah, I thought I'd give Alaska a break.
Well, you better be careful what you freeze up there.
Appreciate your concern, Crowley.
Yeah. You know, Turk, I wouldn't be at all surprised if there's still a little bit of the street cop left in you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You know, Crowley, I've been watching you. You're not bad yourself.
Couldn't help but notice, huh?
If you plan on seeing your grandchildren get married, you gotta get a little meaner.
Meaner?
Yeah. The other day at the airport when I dusted that punk, you should have taken me out. If I hadn't heard Pepper yell, you were one blink away from the great lineup in the sky.
Is that right? Well, let me tell you, if those prairie home deers hadn't heard the tinkle of that little tin star, you wouldn't be lying here now in such pretty company. I guarantee you.
Either of you got an extra pair of boots?
I don't think she'll mind spending a little time in jail doing me a favor.
She can spy on a homicide, and I'm going to see that she takes the fall for it.
You don't know Maury, and I do. He wouldn't kill you, would he? Snitch! I'm gonna get Ziegler if it's the last thing I ever do.
Hold together. In a minute, she'll cut.
Okay, there you go.
Thank you.
I feel better already.
Now, we can proceed with the game. I promise you I won't cheat.
I hope not. We better ante up, otherwise there's nothing to win.
There it is. Stark was spotted by airport intelligence deplaning from a Detroit flight Monday morning.
And we hear about it 4 days later. What the heck are they using for communications? Pigeons?
It got misrouted, Bill.
I tell you something, if Maurice Ziegler's planning a hit on his ex-bookkeeper, this is just the turkey he'd get to do it.
Finley ought to be safe for the moment. There can't be more than 6 people who know where we've got him holed up.
Are you kidding? He's got a bigger budget for snitches than we got.
Oh. Then the hit could come when we shuttle Finley to the courthouse.
You better put an intelligence report out on this guy. I mean, right now.
It's on you.
I'll take 3. Hey, we better ante.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Off the top.
2
for me, please.
2. Now, excuse me, the doctor's got to see what he has below. I'll take 1, gentlemen.
Have that 1 blue.
Yes, what about you, sir?
I'll bump you 2 blues.
Oh, you bumped 2 blues. Oh.
See ya.
No, I don't. I'm out.
You're 2, I'll call. Well, what you got? Read 'em and weep. Aces and 8s.
That's a dead man's hand, Finley.
How's that?
Wasn't that old Wild Bill Hickok thought he had it made?
And he got it in the back.
I don't believe either of you, but I'll drink to that.
Man doesn't believe his beat.
That's the first.
Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as you guys call, we put immediate roadblocks on all the bridges. The choppers and the harbor police are patrolling the shoreline. We definitely got Stark holed up on that island. Come on, let's get at it.
Okay, well, when did he check in? Was he alone? Uh-huh. That's all, huh? Okay. All right, I'll get back to you. Thanks. Bill, I might have something here.
Huh?
Bill, I got something, I think.
Something besides those beautiful blonde bleary eyes?
Considering how tired I am, I'm sure they're bright red. I checked out hotels and motels. Would you turn that thing off? I've checked out hotels, motels, and reasonable facsimiles within a 5-hour radius of the island. There's one called the Churchill Arms, kind of snazzy, with one very interesting guest.
How interesting?
Well, he checked in a few days ago. He's hardly gone out except for a couple of hours last night. And he's made a couple of calls to Detroit, Michigan. Could be something.
What's the name of that hotel?
The Churchill Arms on Ocean Avenue.
The man's registered as Dolan, 404.
Is he in?
Yeah.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Ziegler's chick. Yeah. Our friend's in 404. Hey, Joe.
Yeah.
Taylor. Pete, we want Stark alive and talking.
All right. I'll get the fire escape.
Good. You died on me. Call an ambulance. Hey, Pete, get up here.
Police emergency. This is Sergeant Anderson. Request ambulance. Churchill Arms, 657 Ocean Avenue, room 613. Right.
Smell it. What's that smell like to you?
Cologne. I think it's 812, but I'm not sure.
Is he still with us? Yeah, so far. Yeah. Yeah, Joe. I told you to Taylor, not Buster. Just try not to fall in till I get there, okay? If he comes to, try to get a statement. Pete, you're with me. What'd you charge her with?
Running a red light, speeding, reckless driving, in violation of State Ordinance 1012.
What the heck is that?
Polluting the harbor.
What payoff?
Ma'am?
Sure.
It's nice. It has a very familiar smell to it, Miss Bly.
It shouldn't. It's expensive. Tray, share, as they say. And it's Benny. I don't like formalities, especially with attractive men. Jamais, as they say.
Okay. Benny,
See, that's better.
you know that this has the same smell as the payoff money?
Proving what?
Proving that you carried the payoff money in your purse. Didn't you?
My, aren't you the detective? But you're wrong, Shylock.
Sherlock.
Sherlock.
That's better. But you did carry the payoff money in your purse, didn't you, Benny?
Mr. Stark happened to adore my cologne, and so I bought him a bottle of it for Christmas.
Well, then how do you explain this? I mean, is this a birthday present to you?
We just spent a few hours together, and apparently while I wasn't looking, he just put that in my bag. I don't know why. I can't imagine why, but when I saw it, well, I didn't want to get busted on a Sullivan, so I got rid of it.
I tell you, Benny, you got the wrong state. See, the Sullivan law is strictly New York.
Oh, they don't have one of those out here in the boonies, huh?
You're not going to tell me anything, are you?
I already have.
Know what happened to Pinocchio when he didn't tell the truth?
So, all we still got on old Murray Ziegler is a big fat nothing.
Throw his old lady into the slam on a murder charge. Maybe that'd give him something to think about.
And the bail money that the 8 lawyers would have come up with would take about 8 seconds.
That's possible. In the meantime, Stark's still in the ball game. Ballistics phone said that bullet they took out of Finley came out of Stark's gun.
The complexes are slowing. You'd better make it fast.
Mr. Stark, I'm a police officer. You are going to die. With that knowledge, please understand that any statement you make will have overriding validity in a court of law. Now, will you tell us who hired you to murder Arthur Finley?
$250,000.
Maury, I was fortunate to get any bail set at all. Anyway, I doubt if we can make bail on her.
What do you mean by that?
Her probation officer contacted me after we left court. Said they're going to violate her probation.
Where'll they put her?
Well, she's just like a sentenced prisoner. She'll go to Browder for women. It isn't half bad, considering. Look, Maury, one charge is akin to first-degree murder.
So, what do you advise me to do?
Well, we can try to bail her out, get her probation hold dropped.
And fly her down to Rio for a while, huh?
If she's out on bail, she sticks around.
Look, Wilson, Vinny's crazy about me. Don't forget, I took her out of that hillbilly joint and put her on television. Got her a record contract in Nashville.
You've been very good to her.
The way Benny feels about me, I don't think she'll mind spending a little time in jail doing me a favor.
I don't know, Maury.
Well, I do. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to finish my massage.
Well, Maury Ziegler's opened the door for us. And Leanne Pepper Anderson can go through it if she wants to. You can go right through that door, sweetheart.
What door is that?
Oh, one fitted with those little steel bars.
You know, Miss Blythe's gonna be hurting in that hole.
That's right.
She's gonna need a friend.
Like Leanne Pepper, what's her name?
Egging her on and holding her hand, trying to get to blow the whistle on that mean old Murray Ziegler, the man who put her there.
I think I hate you guys. I know I hate you guys. I am positive I hate you guys. Hi, Bill.
Hi.
Hi, hello.
Pepper Anderson, this is Dr. Esther Howell.
Nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you. You want to come in and have a drink? What would you like?
I'd like soft one, thanks.
Bill?
I think I'll have a shot of that tequila Pete left here if you still got some. Why don't you sit over there, Doctor?
Okay.
No Spanish tonight.
Oh, you do? I'm so glad you were able to come over, Doctor.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
you.
we had an interesting conversation coming over. She's got some things to tell you. I told the doctor we're taking you before Judge McNally tonight and charging you with prostitution.
I can hardly wait.
She'll be known as Eve Dennis. We've already tipped the judge off to give her 60 days in women's jail.
I see.
See, what we'll do is we'll put her in the lockup. She'll be seen by the sentenced prisoners. That way it'll help launch her cover.
Well, I think it'll also be helpful in that it'll get her into the role, too.
Oh, should I be stepping up my Stanislavski?
Well, it couldn't hurt.
Listen, don't make jokes. Dr. Howell here is the leading authority on female penology.
I'm serious. Well, Pepper, we have made a study that could be helpful to you. We studied jailers and convicts, and, well, they're both in the same environment. As you know, there's one overwhelming difference, and that is that the jailers know every minute of the day that if they choose, they can just walk out. The cons know they can't. But the strange thing is that this affects the very look in their eye, their whole attitude, even the way they carry their body, and, well, this goes double for a fish.
Oh, yeah, I heard that, and I can't remember.
Fish is what they call a new con.
Oh, yeah, that's me.
Yeah, that's you, and there's one thing these gals hate more than anything in the world, and that's a snitch, an informer. You better not forget that.
What else shouldn't you forget, Doctor?
I don't mean to scare you at all, Pepper, but you're walking into a powder keg of emotions. People who feel frustrated, futile. You've got your ideal base for violence to occur. It could be fatal.
Okay, Jacqueline, I'll take her over to the dormitory.
Ooh-wee. Look at that. Say, look at that action. Hey, baby, you seen any good tricks lately?
When you get through with this one, you better check in on Sally. She's at it again. All right.
Hey, Josie, look what's coming.
Hey, Jocko. Who's the new fish?
Eve. Joe's a trustee. She'll help you learn the ropes.
Sure I will.
Thanks.
This is your room, Eve. If you want nice things, you can make them in sewing class. I'll take these. Obey the rules. You'll get along here just fine.
Dear Crowley, I think you're a sinner.
Listen, I got a sable. I wore it like a wrap, right? Fantastic. I don't know what it cost. Wait a minute, I take it back. I do know what it cost. I went out the next day and I priced it. And let me tell you, did it cost? Well, anyway.
Oh, hey, here, I made these.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's. Oh, that's terrific. That's fine. Listen, has anybody got a cigarette?
Yeah, sure. Here, take mine. I've got plenty. Keep
Oh.
it packed.
Thank you. Miss Bly? Miss Bly. Call me Benny. Listen, like the man said, we're all equal under the law.
Yeah, under the law.
Yeah.
Some law. Yeah, that Benny's really got it hacked with that old man of hers.
Ooh, you better believe it. Ooh. I'm gonna get me some of that action.
Honey, you would need some blue contact lenses and a hell of a lot of bleach.
Yeah. No, I really mean it. I'm gonna get me an old man. I'm gonna get out of this hole. I'm gonna get me some furs, some diamonds, do it all up.
Yeah, aren't we all?
Take it easy.
Yeah. All right. What's good about it?
How do you like the water, fish?
Finished with it?
Come on, lady, give me a break.
Listen, tell Bill to stand by. Happens tomorrow. But they're treating her like a real celebrity. I'd hate to be in here for 20 years.
Yeah, these goosenecks give you a lot of trouble sometimes.
I see that.
Come on. I've been in the business a long time.
No carrots, please.
She means yes, please. Hey, do you mind? I got a fish at my table. Eats nothing but carrots.
Oh, carrots,
Maybe your
please.
mommy told her they were good for her eyes. Hey, Eve, I'm taking you under my wing.
Oh, what do I do, cluck?
Oh, listen. Without Mother Hen, a cute little chick like you is fair game.
Okay, where do I roost?
Just follow Mother Hen.
Oh, yeah?
My dad has his Tennessee accent.
What did he
And Mom
say?
says, so what is he talking about? Hey, gang, this is Eve. She's okay.
Hi, fellas. Hi.
Here, she's a fish.
Come on, Corinne. I said she's okay, okay?
Oh, la-di-da.
Big Mouth over there is Corinne. That's Dolores and Edith and our very own superstar, Miss Benny Bly. Hey. She once did a guest shot on Hee Haw.
Oh, yeah?
Give her your carrots.
No, I've decided to eat them myself. My mommy said they make my eyes pretty.
Yeah, you need it, lady. Benny is Maury Ziegler's girl. Was. Shut up.
Don't talk to me that way. Listen, I know who I'm talking to, and I said, shut up, darling. Don't hand me none of your honky trash. I ain't your darling, just like you ain't Ziegler's darling. Not no more, baby, not no more. Let me tell you something, baby. You've had it with him. You're nothing to him. He's got somebody else. I know that. We all of us know that.
You know, my carrots.
Excuse me, girls.
Who started this?
Corinne!
Snitch. Snitch! All right, Corinne, let's go. Snitch! Come on, Corinne. Snitch! Corinne! Snitch! What? Snitch! Shut up! You think you're better than all the rest of us? Snitch! Come on.
Eat it yourself.
Miss
Benny Blush.
There's sure something rotten in here.
I kind of like that pillow. Take that to my
Oh,
room,
it
will you,
stinks.
girls?
Have it.
Yeah,
No, you gave them to me.
This next time, you keep your big mouth full of carrot snits.
Please shut up. This is mine.
It's yours? You want it so bad? Here's your new sable, sweetie. There she goes. Isn't she beautiful?
Oh, she's a real winner. No.
Here, come on.
No, get out of here. You're like the rest of them animals.
Come on, let me.
Leave me alone. Get out of here. Leave me alone. Oh, leave. What do you want? You're too late! Come on.
Insomnia? Eve, this is Lois. We're putting her across the aisle. Introduce her around tomorrow, okay?
Sure.
This is your room, Lois. Slate, we'll give you further instructions in the morning. Good night.
Fancy meeting you here, Sergeant.
The name's Eve Dennis.
But you tell it to all girls. Well, I'm gonna tell him different. Cop. You lousy pig.
You listen to me, Lois. You're going to keep your mouth shut, understand?
Oink, oink!
You're going to keep it shut or you're never going to get out of this place.
You can't threaten me. This is my place.
Listen to me, baby. You blow things for me, and I'll see that you end up doing more years in here than you've got fingers and toes. And you better believe that. As of now, right now, you are a very sick girl. You've never felt so sick. You are nauseous. You are feverish. What you probably have is contagious. Correction, it is contagious.
What are you talking about?
Something that's going to carry you down to quarantine, to county general isolation for as long as I want you to stay there.
Swine.
Take it easy. Now, you play along with me, and I won't cross you, but you better do as I say. Understand?
What's going on in here?
Oh, this new girl is sick. You know, she passed out. Huh.
How do you feel?
Lousy.
Help me get her up.
Come on, sweetie.
Now what?
Well, we just thought we'd drop by.
Borrow a cup of sugar? Listen, I may be locked up in this hole, but I still have some rights. And one of them is I pick my visitors.
Well, Benny, you've had time to think.
Oh, yes. We go to the hairdressers and reread Hemingway and listen to some of my favorite Hank Williams records.
You sound like you like it here.
Love it.
Well, that's good, because you're going to be here for a hell of a lot longer than the 2-week package tour, let me tell you. I mean, I hope you realize that that little meeting you had with Stark suggests both conspiracy and premeditation. And premeditation means murder one. And tell her what that means, Joe.
Gas chamber. Come on, Sarge. Let's not scare the little lady to death.
This little lady conspired with the killer.
Why don't you take it easy?
Easy, listen. She conspired on a homicide, and I'm going to see that she takes the fall for it.
Why don't we give the lady a break, huh? Why don't you let her make a deal with the DA? It's Maury Ziegler we want.
Hey, you know something? Your hard cop, soft cop routine's got whiskers. I want to see my lawyer now.
Listen, honey, could you use some weed?
Got some?
Yeah, Benny's too. Or if you want some junk, do you use it?
No.
Okay, girls, let's get those little wheels spinning.
Behave yourself this time, Corinne, or it's back to isolation.
Jonesy, I want to talk to you. I'll be back in a minute.
Don't rush it on our account, Bill. Pig. That damn hole because of you. Damn snitch. Fix your mouth. You know, people with big mouths get hurt. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna fix your mouth right now.
She's not worth a homicide rap, that's for sure.
Damn snitch.
Broad.
You know what I like?
Yeah.
Come on, I'll help you.
Hey, Corinne, welcome home.
Hi, Bill.
How'd it go down, Corinne?
Not quite the way we rehearsed it.
What do you mean?
I nearly strangled Pepper, and she almost busted my shoulder.
Well, that's what you call realism. I'm proud of you.
You know what you sound like? Like the manager who told his beat-up boxer, he hasn't laid a glove on us, kid.
Listen, if you promise not to strangle me, I'll show you a couple of holes that even Pepper doesn't know about.
Or else. Now, you tell Maury that.
Take it easy, Benny.
I won't. I mean it. I mean it!
Are you all right?
Yeah.
Eve. Listen, I forgot to say thank you.
For what?
For saving my life. You know, I don't care why you did it. All I know is because you did, I'm here, and forget it. I never will. Hey, honey, things can't be all that bad. Oh, yes, they can.
What'd you do, blow a fuse?
She's threatening Ziegler.
Lady, I'm a married man. Some people, huh?
Or else, Maury. That's what she said. Maury, let me try to bail her out, or you'll regret it.
Mr. Ziegler. Yes?
The marshal's office. Are you Maury Ziegler?
That's right.
I'm from the marshal's office. I have a subpoena for you.
It's a subpoena commanding you to testify before the grand jury.
Against Benny? All right.
And it also forbids you to leave the court's jurisdiction.
You've done your duty, officer. Now get out.
Maury, if you want my advice...
I don't. Now, why don't you get lost, too?
Mr. Ziegler, Al Miller mentioned some broad send that place on a narc rap. I think he said she gets out on Friday. Maybe she'll be needing some bread.
Yeah. Listen, I gotta talk to someone. Okay, please? Sure. Come on in, sit down. Sorry I don't have a coffee to offer you. Listen, about that cop I saw before. That Crowley? Yeah, well, he said... What'd he say? He said I could get the gas chamber. He's bluffing. You think so? You only did what Maury asked you to do, didn't you? Yeah. Well, the worst they could give you is life. Life? Well, not really life. They'd parole you. Someday. Oh, sure, when I'm a hag, a real hag. He wants me to keep my mouth shut, but he won't bail me out of here. Well, then you don't owe him a thing, right? Oh, I don't know, Eve. Listen, in this world, a girl has to take care of number one. I learned that when I was sweet 16, only I was about 12. What else did this cop say? He said that I could talk to the DA and tell him about the things I know. Well, I'd buy that. You don't know Maury, and I do. He wouldn't kill you, would he? Listen, Penny. I've been around the block a few times, and I know a lot of things. If you go to the DA and tell him what you know, tell him what he wants to hear, him and the cops, they'll help you get away from here and away from Ziegler, and you can start all over again. Real fresh. Start fresh? Yeah. It's a beautiful word, suddenly fresh. Like spring, rain, lullaby. You know something? My daddy, a long time ago, he told me that those 3 words were the most beautiful words in the whole English language. Well, yeah. Good night, Eve. Thanks. Listen, I feel a lot better, honest. You know, anytime you feel like talking, come on in and talk. And it'll be okay. Well, that's one way to get out of this joint. Poor thing OD'd.
OD hell, she wasn't even a user. Damn it, Ziegler got to her.
Yo, look, Bill, what are we gonna do about Pepper?
I'm jerking you out.
No.
What do you mean, no?
No, Sergeant.
Come on, Pep, cut it, will you?
I just can't walk away from this one. If we hadn't pushed her into threatening Ziegler, she'd still be alive.
So life can be lousy sometimes. Forget it, will you?
No! I'm going to get Ziegler if it's the last thing I ever do.
Look, Pepper, we're not running a vendetta here. Now, one of these days, Ziegler will make a slip and we'll nail him. For now, we're stuck.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Don't you? What do you know about?
I suspect, and strongly, that Benny was done in by our local friendly pusher, a girl named Jo Enders.
Yeah, go on.
They release her on Friday. Spring me the same day, okay, Bill?
What makes you think you can tie her to Ziegler?
Just let me try, okay? Hey.
Hi.
I just came in to say goodbye. My lawyer got my sentence, modified.
You mean you blow this trap?
Yep.
When?
Tomorrow.
Listen, I get out tomorrow, too.
No kidding.
Yeah.
That makes two of us.
Yeah, two of us. Hey, what are your plans?
Well, my old man will be waiting for me.
Yeah, with like maybe 10 tricks in tow.
Yeah.
Listen, sweetie, how would you like to take a trip, just the two of us?
A trip? You and me?
Yeah.
Where?
I don't know. Acapulco?
Acapulco, it's hot there.
How about Paris?
Yeah. Where would we get the bread?
Listen, I got 20 thou coming.
Oh, you're putting me...
No, it's the truth.
Oh, come on.
Really? No, I'm on the level.
Well, I got a level with you. Now, Silky, he's gonna be waiting for me, right?
Right.
Now, life with him, it's, it's not perfect, but it's a steady thing. I ditch him, and it turns out you're snowing me about the money, then I got nothing. I'm sorry.
Listen, the guy with the bread is meeting me at the gate. Now, you come along and watch while he hands it over.
20,000? Silky.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
Okay, great to be out. This is my pal, Joe.
How you doing?
She's gonna take me away from it all for a while.
No, she isn't. Look, I paid a lot of bread to that shyster to spring you.
Hold on. Hey, wait a minute.
What's the trouble?
This pimp's making noise. Come on. This is Eve. Eve Dennis. She helped me out with that little chore, you know.
Come on, girl. Come here, girl.
Hey, come on, Silky, take it easy.
Get lost, Pop. Hey, what you...
Come on, hey, Silky. Silky, come on, I wouldn't cross you, man. I'll call you.
You owe me. I won't forget it, baby. I'll see you again, Smack.
Okay, man. See you, Silky.
Big ones. Do you believe me now?
It's not enough. We want another 20.
Or else what?
Or we blow whistles, don't we, Joe?
Eve, are you freaked out or something?
No, and I'm not afraid of this creep either. He's just a stooge for Maurice Ziegler.
What do you know about Mr. Ziegler?
Well, I know he's paying Joe here for dusting his girlfriend.
Oh, she didn't get that from me, honest.
Baby, you want to know something we can all do without you?
Get the heat away, dummy. I got this friend. She doesn't hear from me by 6. The cops move in on Ziegler.
Oh, I didn't know anything about this.
I gotta make a phone call.
No phone calls, lover. Just take us to the man with the bread.
He's not gonna like this.
He'll like it a lot less if you don't.
At 11 o'clock.
Mr. Ziegler. Wait here.
You got class. Maybe tourists, but class. And I like that. Robert, get the ladies a drink. 20,000 more, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You've got it. I like your style.
Scotch and water, please.
It's going down smooth.
And 20 makes 40.
Thank you.
Aren't you going to count it?
I trust you. Thanks. Come on, Joe.
What about this girlfriend that's waiting for you? Don't you think you ought to call her and let her know everything's all right?
Don't worry about her. She's probably not even home yet.
Call her anyway.
Well, let's see, what time is it anyway? She usually doesn't get home till 5.
Go ahead and try it. She's probably got a nice boss, and he gave her the afternoon off.
Sure, why not? Oh, hello, is Francesca there? Oh, too bad. No, it's all right. I'll call her late.
The time will be 3:47 and 20 seconds.
Lose them. Permanent.
That's it. 12 out 50 today, 3 move in.
Please, Happy.
Stop, Crowley! Freeze, turkey! Freeze!
Okay.
Requesting additional assistance, 611 Elm Drive.
Bill, you okay? Bill! Bill!
When you finish that report, I'm taking you to the movies.
Finished. What's up?
Nothing's up. I'm taking you to the movies.
What, it's a scary movie? You're afraid to go alone?
No, it's an oldie with Patsy Kelly and Thelma Todd. It's all about this women's prison, and you're gonna love it.
Oh,
it's right
you
down your
are
alley.
rotten. Rotten! Even beat up, you're rotten.
I don't know. I got these passes.
Oh, that's different.
Anyway, it's a preview.